Yo, we are back. Sorry about that. Had a connection problem. Had to stop the stream, go back again. But yeah, we're here on Hollywood Boulevard. There's the Chinese theater here. How you guys doing? We had like 100-something people in here before. Hope you guys pop back on. Yo. Yeah, sorry about that. Lost the stream earlier. Had a little connection problem. What is love? Baby, don't hurt. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Good song. Yeah, we're out here. Little walk. How you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in. My name's Max Calder. I'm a stuntman, actor, 15 years. Industry's been slow lately, so I've been trying this YouTube thing out. I like doing the streaming. The streaming's fun. I want to do some long form content, show some adventures, maybe some stunt stuff, some fun stuff to do out here. You look like Mark Robber. I'll have to look him up. I'm not sure who that is, but thank you. How are you guys doing? How's your day today? My day's doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, Katar. Yeah, it's been slow. It's been chill. I went out last night with my friend and just kind of caught up on stuff today. Paid my rent. Night at the Roxbury. Yeah, that's a good movie. What is love? It's funny. Did you guys watch the Oscars last night? Adam Sandler made an appearance that was funny in the sketch. I'm a huge Conan O'Brien fan, so I definitely wanted to tune in for Conan. He's Conan's the GOAT for late night, in my opinion. Hey, how are you? What's up, Juicy Girl? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Just another day, Grateful to be here, grateful to be alive, Every day is a blessing, so. That's good. I'm glad you're doing okay. Yeah, no, last week was pretty rough. Like I broke my arm. I don't need a cast. It's healing pretty good. It's still broken though. It's been about 2 weeks. And then I got let go from a horseshit coaching job I was at for a while out here. Some bullshit corporate. They sprung a test on us like last minute. But yeah. But life goes on. Conan was a breath of fresh air. Yeah. Yo, Conan, I love Conan. He's the best late night host for sure. He was hilarious. He had me cracking up. Like when he was like, "Oh, it's the halftime of the show." And I was when Kendrick Lamar is going to come out and call Drake a pedophile. I was dying. And he's like, "Don't worry, I'm lawyered up." Who is this red coat Soviet? Yo, I'm not a red coat. There are some here, though. There's fucking dudes selling Trump merchandise out here. How about an Oscar for Stuntman? Yeah, no, Oscar. We need an Oscar. We definitely do. We are due for an Oscar. Especially these days, like so many action movies, they go to the stunt coordinator and the fight choreographers to come up with a lot of the action sequences and how to shoot it, the camera angles, the editing. Stunts play like a very, very integral part in movies these days. There's a big campaign to get stunts in the Oscars. I heard a rumor, somebody in my chat was saying that there's supposed to be a category in 2 years that's the plan, so we'll see. What's up, guys? Got 105 people in the chat. Hope you guys are having a good day. Here, check the sunset out right now. Got the sun setting right here. Hollywood Boulevard. Very pretty. Over there, that's the famous Roosevelt Hotel. It's been around a long time. Supposedly it's haunted. Not sure by who. Like an old actor like Douglas Fairbanks or something. There's a bit of momentum after the Fall Guy. Yeah, there was. Yeah, the Fall Guy. So the stunt coordinator in the Fall Guy, Chris O'Hara, he's a good dude. I've worked for him a few times over the years. He got the first ever credit on the Fall Guy, where it was credited as a action designer instead of a stunt coordinator. And I think the idea of that was to introduce a new credit to establish Oscar category. So instead of like stunt coordinator, it's like stunt designer, I think is what they used. But he was the first one to ever get the credit stunt designer in a movie. Hello, I am from India. Hand pink waving hand. What's up? Visit by RP. India is cool. I've never been, but I'd love to go. Indian culture is really cool. 13 floors are always haunted. That is the truth. Never want to go on the 13th floor. Yeah, Luke, I totally agree. John Wick, especially the first one, super innovative action, and the way they shot it, the cinematography, like it really changed the game, and really kind of set the trend for a new style of action in movies. Yeah, John Wick was that. I love the first one. Second one, thought it was kind of more of the same. Third one I like the Halle Berry dog stuff, and then the fourth one I really like too. I like the fourth one a lot. I thought the fourth one was a good. I think if I were to rate them, I'd do 1, 4, 3, 2. I think 1 was my favorite, then 4, then 3, then 2. I'm excited though to see the new ballerina show in the Continental show. It's like 2 John Wick universe shows. Should be interesting. Wide angles so you can see the whole action. Yeah, exactly. They didn't hide anything. They just show it nice and clear. No cuts, like they would show the action, then cut. They wouldn't just cut mid-action. I crashed. Yeah. I feel you, Nemo. I crashed on my scooter. I have a broken arm. Like, I can move it, but it's broken. I crashed on my scooter 2 weeks ago. I'm like starting to get the range back. Like, I can like turn my hand like that far, but it's feeling better every day. Thankfully, I didn't need a cast. Let's see what's going on here. At the Hollywood tour bus. Got this girl on the street taking pictures. Madame Tussauds wax museum there. Same rating order for me. Yeah, that's cool. I totally agree with that. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Luke and Nemo and Carrie. Got this little Elvis car here. Cool. Cadillac Eldorado. It's cool. What else is here? Oh, we got a fucking Cybertruck over here. Do you guys like the Cybertruck? I mean, they're all right. I'll give them credit for being interesting, you know. Hey, we talking Oscars in here? Yeah, we are talking Oscars. What did you guys feel about the Oscars? Did you guys like the show? I liked the show. I thought it was a lot of fun. Big Conan O'Brien fan. I thought he was hilarious. I love seeing like some of his humor coming in, like from the show, like the sandworm on the harp and stuff. Like that was classic Conan O'Brien humor from his show. Yeah, it was nice to see Conan back hosting. Because he has his podcast, but you know, his podcast, it's not the same as him being on a stage and hosting a show. It's not the same. You George Soros funded. Yo, I wish I was George Soros funded. I'm fucking broke. I'm not like broke, but film industry's been very slow. So been picking up odd jobs and working a little bit. Worked on a TV show a little bit the other day, which I was very grateful to be working on a TV show again. But it was only for a few days. Cool show, though. I can't really talk about it. I'll talk about it when it comes out, though. But it's very under wraps show. It's like a Sony Marvel thing. That's as much as I can say. Sony Marvel. Honora was asked, Brutalist was decent surprise, Substance. Yeah, Substance was very snubbed. Substance was a good movie. That fucked me up, though. So, very creepy, but good movie. Actually took a little, I watched it with my friend, and we didn't know much about the movie. We heard it was good, and we took a little bit of mushrooms before watching The Substance, and that was not a good idea. It was very, very freaky. It got to me for sure. Thoughts on Bruce Lee and Tarantino's movie? So I'm a big Bruce Lee fan. It was like, people say it was disrespectful. His family said it was disrespectful. I thought he was like even with Cliff Booth. Like Cliff Booth didn't kick his ass, so that was like Tarantino's whole argument. And so that scene was inspired by a real life story where the Stuntman, he's passed away sadly a couple years ago. Gene LaBelle, one of the first mixed martial artists. He was a judo champion. He actually trained Ronda Rousey, but he worked on, I think it was a set of Green Hornet with Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee didn't think he was a good fighter, so he challenged him to a little fight, and he put Bruce Lee in a chokehold. And after that, Bruce Lee wanted to train with Gene, and so Gene LaBelle taught Bruce Lee a lot of judo moves and grappling moves back in the day. Hulu going down as Oscar started was a disaster. Yep. Yeah, EDM. I had the same problem, EDM. I was watching it, and I was on the phone with an actor friend, and she was trying to tune in, and she couldn't. And then I logged off, I got off the menu, and then tried to log back in, and it wouldn't let me log back in. And I ended up watching it on my phone. It for some reason worked on my phone. It didn't work on my TV. He's so much taller than I thought. Who are you talking about, Carrie? ONG, that's so stupid. All shrooms on the sub. Yeah, Uncle Flute. It was not a good idea. We had to pause the movie every like 10 minutes. It was too much. It was freaked me out for sure. Good movie though. Why my messages not show up? They're showing up on here. I can see them. Are they not showing up on your end? Did you see the stunt woman in memoriam? Yeah, EDM. I saw her. Yeah, that's Janine Epper, who I never met her. I don't think I saw her at an event once, but I didn't really meet her. I should have said hi. But yeah, she was a big legendary stunt woman. She doubled Wonder Woman in the Wonder Woman TV show. No, not there. I can't see them. Yeah, it's weird, Charlie. I don't know why. I can see him on my screen, so I'm not sure what's going on. But maybe like I know if you like click the chat button, sometimes it helps. Nora's great, totally deserved. Dune Part 2 is a close second. Yeah, Dune 2 got really snubbed in my opinion. I'm glad they won Best Visual Effects though. That was like some of the best visual effects I've ever seen was Dune 2. Like it was a nice blend of CGI, visual effects, and then practical effects with like the emphasis on practical. And then they use the visual effects just to enhance the practical effects. But really, really well done. Like that's how visual effects should be done, 100%. So right now, we're at the Chinese Theater. That's where the Oscars used to be. That's where you get all the handprints, footprints. Here's Bing Crosby. Really cool. To Sid Grauman. So Sid Grauman's the guy who built this. He built this theater. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff here. It's the Avengers. It's from the Avengers premiere over here. Got Mark Ruffalo, Jeremy Renner, Scarlett Johansson, Kevin Feige, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, and Robert Downey Jr. Rooting for Putin. I'm not rooting for Putin. Fuck Putin. Where are you from, bro? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia originally. But I'm out here right now in LA working in the film business. I worked in the film business in Atlanta for a while, then came out here a few years ago. Do stunts. I'm a stuntman, an actor. Want to get into directing. Fear and Loathing on Acid, scary. Yeah. Substance was definitely Fear and Loathing on Acid, scary, for sure. Nora pulled off an Annie Hall. Picture, director, screenplay, and actress with editing as a plus. Annie Hall. Plus editing in Star Wars, if only Dune 2 had been nominated in editing. Hell yeah. I didn't know Annie Hall won all those. That's awesome. Yeah, no, Nora, like, big sweep. Big sweep. It made me, like, I haven't really seen any of Sean Baker's movies, and I need to. I started looking up his movies last night, and like I never saw Florida Project, never saw Tangerine, but definitely gonna check his movies out. He's killing it. Yeah, Bing Crosby, he's the GOAT. Such a beautiful voice. What do you train, gym, small? I'm like a driving specialist, but I do a little bit of everything. I do fights, falls, stunt acting, where you're playing a character, you get killed, doing a fight scene, stuff like that. I just train at like a normal gym. I go to stunt gyms sometimes where they have pads and crash pads and trampolines and stuff. But usually just normal workouts at LA Fitness, hitting the punching bag, But I do try to get to a stunt gym and train from time to time. But when I was first starting out, I've been doing this for 15 years. When I was first starting out, I trained stunts like 2-3 times a week to learn everything. A lot of stuff you got to learn. You got to learn fights, punches, kicks, reactions where you're like, taking a hit, falling off of things, wire work. Red Rocket's one of the best movies, Sean Baker. Yeah, I thought Red Rocket looked good. I never saw it, but the trailer I thought looked really good. It's one of those ones that kind of slipped away from me. It's breaking up on my end. How's it now? Tangerine deserves Oscar now for Best Director. Surprised he tied Walt. Oh wow, he tied Walt Disney. That's crazy. Hey, there you go. Glad it came back, Charlie. How you doing? Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know he tied Walt Disney for 4 Oscars in one night. That's wild. What else we got here? On the There's Matt Damon, 2007. Matt Damon. Here's Twilight. Got Kay Stu, Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson, and then Taylor Lautner. Here's Harry Potter, HP. Here's Emma Watson, Daniel Radcliffe, and Rupert Grint. Here's Dick. So this is my guy here, Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke is like I loved Van Dyke when I was a kid. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Mary Poppins. Would be dancing around the room with Mary Poppins, trying to be like Dick Van Dyke. Big inspiration to me as a performer is Dick Van Dyke. The record belongs to Baker, as Disney won 4 Oscars for 2 separate films. All of Baker's come from one film. Oh wow, okay, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch his movies. He's doing something right for sure. That's pretty wild. He's so young too. He's like, I think upper 40s. Like, he still has a long career ahead of him. No, don't do that. It's breaking up because you're flipping the camera. Oh no, it's frozen again. Oh, when I flip the camera, it breaks up. Okay. Don't have a high life expectancy, huh? Occupational hazard. Yeah. Stunts can be a little dangerous. We do our best to keep everything safe and plan over plan. But there is always a risk to the job for sure. Knock on wood, I've never had any major injuries doing a stunt. Just like bumps and bruises, and I had like a little concussion once, maybe twice, but for 15 years, it's not too bad of a track record. I've had friends that have separated shoulders, had more serious head injuries, broken bones. I know someone who they sadly died in a stunt accident, which should never happen. There should never be any stunt that you could possibly die in. There was like some negligence going on that set. It was on The Walking Dead. John Bernecker, rest in peace. He was a colleague of mine and a friend who worked together a number of times. Really sad. Dick Van Dyke on the Dick Kevin show is so great. Yeah. I used to love the Dick Van Dyke show too. No, my cam. Love Conan's Cinemaster joke. Yo, yeah, EDM, that was hilarious. I was cracking up. I love Conan. That was fun. I loved it. I was like, oh yeah, it's like all rights owned by Conan O'Brien for CineStreamer. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I liked how they had like a pretty strong message about getting people back into movie theaters. So yeah, here's tearing everything down from the Oscars. Yeah, here's where all the carpeting was. Thing's very loud. So where are you guys tuning in from? Where are you at, Luke? Where are you from? What's the best movie in terms of stunts for you? Huh. That's a tough question. That's very tough. Depends on what kind of stunts and why I like them, I guess. Like, there's some movies like one of my favorite movies ever is Last of the Mohicans. Michael Mann And I think the stunts on that movie are incredible, like the battle sequences. Um, Not the most like visually exciting stunts. Like it's not like, oh, it's a stunt. It's not like James Bond or Jackie Chan. But I thought the scale of the battle sequences and the planning is insane. I don't know if you ever seen that movie. There's some shots in that movie of like these super wide shots of people fighting in this battle, and there's explosions going off and cannons, and it's crazy. I can't even imagine doing something like that. Because these days, a lot of that would be visual effects. Same with Gladiator, first Gladiator. That battle scene in the beginning, incredible, like absolutely incredible. Big fan of Heat. I think Heat had some most exciting stunts. That shootout scene in Heat is incredible. Um, Probably my top action movie is Heat. Heat 1. But as far as stunts go, like I love Casino Royale and Skyfall. I think I'd put Skyfall over Casino Royale as far as stunts. I like Casino Royale though as better as a movie. And then if you want to see stunts, like one of my favorite, like pure, just action. Not much of a plot, but District B13 or Belnieu de Tles, however you say it in French. It's David Bell, Cyril Raffaelli. It's produced by Luc Besson. Came out 2005, I think. It's the founder of parkour. David Bell's in it, and amazing parkour sequences, stunt sequences, minimal wire work. They only use wires a few times in that movie, but they did some crazy stunts with no wires, no special effects, nothing. So if you want to see like pure stunt action, B13 or District B13. Don't watch the remake though. The remake is not as good. They did a remake with Paul Walker and David Bell. David Bell's still in it, but they replaced Cyril Raffaelli's character with Paul Walker. It was called like 13 Bricks or something, if I remember right. Braveheart 2. Yeah, Braveheart's fucking incredible, Luke. I'm gay. Yeah, nothing wrong with being gay. I love gay people. A lot of my friends are gay. I was glad the ceremony cut back on the montages. Can't even remember one. Song melodies were too long. Like Amazon played the Oscars for a Bond musical performance. Yeah, so EDM. I was convinced when they're doing the Bond musical, I was convinced that they were going to announce the new James Bond, and they didn't. So I was like, why else would they be doing this whole like James Bond tribute if they weren't announcing the new James Bond? But yeah, I wonder who the new James Bond's going to be, though. Like, I'm very curious. Like, they usually get a British guy, but I was telling my friend last night, I was like, I'd love to see, I could see Austin Butler playing Bond. Please, oh man, what, you like them? Yeah, gay people are awesome. Don't hurt nobody, just people like anybody else. Germany. What's up, Luke? Germany is cool. It's a cool country. I've never been, but I worked for a German company for a long time. I worked for Porsche as a driving instructor, so very familiar with German culture, working with Porsche. Love German cars, BMWs, Porsches. I used to drive a Volvo, or no, Volvo's not Germany, Switzerland. Audi, love Audis, driven some Audis. Audis are cool cars. Very good in the rain. Audi Quattro, very safe. Why? It sounds like a you problem, Charlie. It doesn't sound like a me problem. Where in Germany are you, Luke? I want to go. I want to go on a trip sometime. I have a friend. He's a driving instructor at the Nürburgring, and I want to go and go drive the Nürburgring uh, while he's working out there. I also want to go to Stuttgart too and see out like the Porsche factory and Audi and stuff. Have you seen the Brazil reaction videos to I'm Still Here winning? Entire country rooting for the film. Oh wow, EDM, that's crazy. That's cool. I didn't see that. That makes sense though. Like one of my best friends, who's usually in this chat, Fernando's Brazilian, and they're very, very supportive of their people. Okay, you're from Berlin, Luke. That's cool. Very cool. I'm gonna flip the camera around. We're at this mall right now. That's where I'm at right now. Got a lot of tourists here shopping. Nice day, nice sunset. I'm gonna spam emojis. Yeah, do whatever you want to, Charlie. Whatever. Find it interesting though, Charlie. You're loving my stream until I said I like gay people. Like, that's kind of weird. Sounds like something you got to work on. See an entire Brazilian block party while they project the Oscars against the entire party. Oh, that's cool. That's really, really cool. Yeah, no, they're very supportive of their people in Brazil. That's super cool. Geek. Yeah, I'm a bit of a geek, for sure. I mean, I am a geek. Absolutely a geek. I was video gamer, art nerd growing up. Played a lot of video games and made art. Loved comic books and loved anime too. I don't watch much anime anymore, but I watch it a little bit. I'm watching Evangelion, which I never saw. I know it's a classic. Don't spoil anything. I'm watching Evangelion finally. My brother got me to watch it. Didn't know how much I wanted Demi Moore to win until they announced Madison as the winner. Yeah, no, it would have been cool if Demi Moore won. She was really, really good in The Substance. Yeah, Mikey Madison, like, I need to see Honora. I'm sure she's really good. But, she's young. She hasn't really had as long of a career as Demi. Like, it would have been cool to see Demi win. And she was brilliant in The Substance. She was very, very good. It's early morning right here. Got to sleep. Catch you up your next live stream, Max. Like your attitude. Thanks, Luke. Appreciate you tuning in, Luke. Have a good rest of your day in Germany. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Nora wins more Oscars than The Godfather, Rocky, 12 Years a Slave, Casablanca, No Country. Wow. That's crazy. You're right, though. It did win more Oscars than all of those. That's wild. You think Honora is going to go on, like, the best movies of all time list that they do? Like, like Mr. Smith Goes to Washington and stuff.
Oh, they trumpets.
We avoided Dune 2 Wicked Showdown because of the release dates. This year, Wicked 2 versus Avatar 3. A battle to dominate technical categories next year. Yeah. I can totally see that, for sure. Wicked was really good. I'm glad I saw Wicked. I saw it about a month ago. I like that they won for best art design. Because, when they showed the behind the scenes, too, I was like, wow, they really built those sets for Wicked. That was pretty impressive. Hello, I'm going to come on my other channel. All right, Charlie. I'll see you in a bit. You're funny. Yeah, Avatar. I never saw. Did you see Avatar 2, EDM? I haven't seen. I never saw Avatar 2. Um, I need to watch it. I heard it was. I heard it was pretty good. Those movies are really cool, though. Like as far as technical achievements. Honora will be seen as The Shape of Water, which won for a respected film for a genre director. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure. Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna watch Sean Baker movies the next few weeks for sure. I want to watch his movies. He's kind of setting the stage, I feel like, for independent film now, doing movies for like under 8 million, under 10 million, and doing them really well, getting them into the Oscars, and then making a good profit off of it. It's kind of like Blumhouse, like the Blumhouse model. Yeah, it seems to be the trend now is for independent films and under 10 million. The big blockbusters get the big budgets, and then some like the star-driven commercial movies are bigger budgets, like in the $50 million range, like the rom-coms and stuff you see on Netflix or on Hulu, Paramount, Apple. But seems like most of the festival movies that are campaigning for Oscars are moving towards being under 10 million, 10 to 20 maybe, on the high side. I'm here. Help 666. Is that you, Charlie? Avatar 2 is better than 1. We consider Avatar 1 as part of an honest remake. At least part 2 is about a family. The Avatar 2 is going to get more screen time than Scared to do than part 1. That's cool. Yeah, no, part 1 I wasn't super. I didn't see it in theaters. I heard it was like amazing in theaters. But yeah, the plot. Yeah, it was like Pocahontas. So that's cool that the plot's better for Avatar 2. Very cool. If best casting had been introduced this year instead of next, Baker could have repeated his best casting BAFTA win and won 5 Oscars in the same night. That's crazy. Yeah, he casts his movies, doesn't he? That's pretty wild. Edits, casts, directs, writes. It's pretty cool. A lot of respect. A lot of respect. That's pretty dope. I am getting something from Taco Bell right now because I'm hungry. What should I get? Quesadilla meal. Add to order. Choose. Please sub to that. Help 6666. All right, I'll screenshot that and look it up, Charlie. I'll sub to your channel. I'll look it up. I can't look it up right now because I'm streaming, but I'll look it up later. Spare any change, Vladimir Zelensky. It's funny. Hey, if you're the real Vladimir Zelensky, I'd say much respect. Yeah, right now. Okay, that's fine. Hey, what's up, Fernando? Not this year yet. A Fernando won second loss of the movie. Yo, Fernando, what's up? EDM in the chat here. He said he saw a bunch of Brazilians streaming the Oscars last night on a projector, which is really cool. Max, yeah. Thank you. I'm at Taco Bell right now, getting some Taco Bell. Yeah, that's really cool, Fernando. That's awesome. Yeah, EDM said he saw it was a ton of Brazilians with a projector streaming the Oscars last night. Yeah, Charlie, it's funny you want me to subscribe to your channel, but you're like spamming the chat. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Nice hat. Yeah. Yeah, somebody in the chat said nice hat too earlier. Latvia first one too. Latvia pulled it off, even though the wild robot was on my thumb here. I heard the wild robot was good. It looked really cool. It looked good. My dad yelled at me to get off the account. Charlie Taylor Jr. Oh, okay. Old one. Yeah, it is old one. It's one of my favorite hats, though. I love this hat. I like the white. The white really it goes with a lot of outfits. I feel like white goes with almost every outfit. Flo and Nora, I'm still here in no other land. It was sweet for independent cinema. Yeah, it was. It was, absolutely. Really cool to see. Really, really cool to see. I thought Conan O'Brien did a great job, too, as a host. I'm biased. I'm a huge Conan O'Brien fan, but I thought he made it really fun, and I love his joke writing. He's hilarious. There's a reason he was a writer on the best Simpsons episodes. He's a comedic genius. Callie Bear, thought you loved me. I love you for watching, Callie Bear. Yeah, he did do a great job. Yeah, no, it was awesome. I was so excited about Conan, because he has his his podcast, but it's not the same as him on a stage and hosting. That's where he's at his best. I hope they bring him back again next year. All right, see you later. I'll help. Yeah, check out this Taco Bell, man. It's a crazy one. It's all Hollywooded out. Taco Bell Cantina. Very fancy Taco Bell. They got alcoholic slushies and stuff. Yeah, I love the Bond. I'm a huge Bond fan. I was convinced they were gonna announce the new James Bond when they did that, but yeah, they didn't. I was convinced. Top 1 2024: Wild Robot, Flo, Bird and Nora, Substance, Amelia Perez, Deadpool, Wolverine, the Mars of Overdose. It's a good list. No, I'm drinking a Diet Coke. I actually don't drink much. I drink a little bit, if I'm out with some friends, but other than that, I don't really drink. Yeah, that's me. Thank you. Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine I liked a lot. I thought that was a fun movie theater movie. I had a great time at the movie theater, Deadpool and Wolverine. So I got my Taco Bell, got my quesadilla, my taco. So it's a good stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm about to eat. I don't have a little phone holder, so I can't really eat and talk. But you guys have a good rest of your night. Thanks for tuning in. Good seeing you, Fernando. Good seeing you, EDM. And Charlie, interesting person. Thanks for tuning in, I guess. Hope you're well. And thank you to everybody else for tuning in. Good stream. Oi, boa noite. Oi, boa noite. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Night, Fernando. See you, brother.